Hello everyone, this is Luigi back with the results of the question and Answertacular, or Actular, I guess. I got 74 results, sort of divided weird, because I think it got like 40 people posting questions the first day, 10 the next day, and then like 2 or 3 a day for the rest of the week. I guess the people who are interested in that sort of saw it immediately and were my active subscribers who check every day or something, but just thought that was sort of interesting. But anyway, CNR Paperboy 117 asks, what is your favorite game? That's actually a pretty tough one. I don't really like quantifying how much I like games, but probably overall Pokemon is the series I find the most enjoyable and play the most of, and right now it'd be Pokemon Diamond, but it's generally just whatever the most recent main RPG is. Snibbletron asks, do you have a DSi? Yes. Dan the Burger asks, where does Oo live? Maryland. What's your favorite LP so far? Probably Pikmin 2 or something. That was pretty fun. Will you be my flamed? Define flamed. Ultra Warzaimon. I have no idea how to pronounce some of these, but asks, what is the meaning behind your name? Cthulhu is a great old one from the Lovecraft mythos, and Luigi tacked onto the end of that. And more important, why is Luigi so more awesome than Mario? Well, I just said that because he's in my name. Okay. AWLCCL123 asks, is the next Let's Play going to be Animal Crossing? No. Kiwi Crappy asks, what is your favorite childhood video game? That's actually a pretty tough one. I don't really remember which ones I liked the most as a kid, because the ones I was goodish at weren't really the ones I liked the most, I don't think. I spent a lot of time on DK64, so I'll go with that just because Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie and stuff is too obvious. King Kobora asks, have you beat Bowser's Inside Story yet? Long time ago, yes. Like, took me 2 or 3 days after it came out. OP Kid 1 asks, if zombies invaded the Earth, what 5 non-video game weapons would you use to protect yourself? I don't know what non-video game weapons are. Probably like something with a big clip and grenades and zombie repellent and stuff. Maybe none of those are real, but I'm not good at knowing weaponry that isn't in video games, even further than regular weaponry. What is your favorite Nintendo console? Asks username classified. Probably the GameCube or 64. The DSi and DS Lite, all pretty close to. Wii doesn't do that much for me just because it doesn't have that many games, but I'm not gonna specifically go and play the N64 or GameCube over that just because of the fact they had better libraries, but technically I like the Wii the most because it can play the entire GameCube library and whatnot, but yeah, it's sorta obvious. AJ Cologne 4 asks, do you plan on Let's Playing Wind Waker or Majora's Mask? Yes and yes, just not right now. Eel Rice X asks, what grade are you in 12th, and how old are you? 16, that says in the thing. I don't know how to pronounce this. It looks like it's Alexis and Lee, but I think it's A13X15, but yes, clarify that. I've been wondering about that a while. What's your Skype? Cthulhuigi. You can add me and say something about YouTubes, and I'll probably add you, although don't expect me to do too much except randomly add you to the conferences I start. Fried Triangle asks, do you have any intention of doing an LP of any of the Zelda games? Well, I've already done a Let's Play of a Zelda game, but yes, I plan on doing Majora's Mask and Wind Waker, actually, specifically, and eventually I'll probably get around to Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Link to the Past, that kind of stuff. Nintendo is the best, right? Yes, it is, but what's your opinion? Asks Ella Nuri. Well, they're basically the only video game only company that's making a system right now, so I guess so. I'd say the other game developers. Capcom is pretty rad, and I know there was another one I was liking for a while there, but can't recall what it was off the top of my head. But yeah, Capcom's pretty rad. Nintendo's not that bad, they've just been a bit disappointing lately. The Crew person asks, do you like Motley Crue? Yes, from what I've heard of them. What kind of music do you listen to? Rock and metal. I say that on my channel page. And when are you going to LP LOL? I'm not sure if that's a typo of LOZ or referring to the fact I hadn't been updating much that week or what, but clarify and I'll get back to you in a comment, I guess. Crappy Cornflake asks, what do you think is better, the DSi or the DS Lite? The DSi, if money is no object, I can see no advantage of the DS Lite over the DSi. Well, actually the Game Boy Advance thing is sort of important, but I have plenty of things that play Game Boy Advance. But if you had absolutely nothing else, I'd say that the Game Boy Advance was probably better than the Game Boy Advance slot was better than the internet being improved and the cameras and stuff. But assuming you can play GBA games elsewhere, I'd go with the DSi. Clone Oh Hi or Clone Zero Hi asks, where did you always want to go? In my room playing video games, and I'm easy to please. Napey Waki asks, are you gonna get New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and if so, will you do a LP or maybe even blind LP of it? Yes, and specifically second one, although I'll probably call it a walkthrough or a playthrough or something like that, so I can attract the masses and whore myself out. Pipe Plaza Studios asks, will you have Brutal Legend? Actually, I've been watching a Let's Play of that, and it looks pretty excellent. I'm trying to work out some way to buy it right now, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that and still have money for New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and see the compromises I make for you guys. But yeah, it looks pretty great, and I'm definitely going to pick it up sometime. Warlight or Wary or that Grimer thing I drew for my 500 video things probably. How did you get that many when most of your videos probably don't have nearly that many views? I don't think every single one of my subscribers watches every single one of my videos. I think most of them probably are subscribed to a lot of people and just watch the most recent one, or don't necessarily watch them if they're not interested. And I also think a decent sized bulk of it, like 300 or so, are probably from random Smash stuff that I don't do anymore. Brawl stuff, I guess. How the heck do I make so many videos all the time? Just lucky, I guess. It's really not too hard to make a dickload of videos in one go. Finally, why the heck do you insist on using a different name here from everywhere else and pretending you're not the same? Well, first, I think right now Cthulhu Luigi outnumbers anything else, but I used to be known as Samus Zero Mission, as I think I might have mentioned in my Fusion Let's Play. And that is a bad name for a male who likes having a good name. So, because I forget if anyone else asked that up anywhere, I'll launch into the story. The name Cthulhu Luigi originates from back a couple years ago. I was using my amazing Macromedia fireworks skills to edit a picture of Lugia to have Luigi's head on it because of a wacky misunderstanding I had as a child in which I pronounced it Luigia or something to that effect. And then I really didn't have much else to do, so I was like making weird stuff like Dark Luigia or something, and which was XD001 with the Waluigi head and Luigi, I guess. And finally, I was also getting interested in the Lovecraft mythos at the time, so I saw Cthulhu and thought, oh, that's a pretty great name, and it fits with the Luigi, and I figured, oh wow, that's a great name. And because I was making a YouTube account for some stupid reason, I decided to use that for the name of my stupid YouTube account, and it stuck, and I definitely like it better than other stuff, so yeah.